Hi friends! Hey, welcome back to Real Food Comes Dirty. Today we are up potting some lettuces that we started back on January 30th. We repotted those into their own cells on the last day of February, and now we're here in mid-March, and it's time to give them their little forever home until they go outside. Now some of these might grow to maturity here in the house, and we will consume them before they go outside, but I think this is going to give us a nice quick start to a spring lettuce garden. So here we're potting up some Merlot lettuce, which is one of my all-time favorites. It doesn't look like it's a red lettuce, but as it continues to grow, it's one of the darkest red lettuces that I've seen. So I very much enjoy it, but it has a little texture to it, which most red ones don't seem to have. We have some cause lettuce or romaine that we were also potting on. And then we have, is it my Carlo? Is it our third
Pablo?
Pablo last year was an incredible producer. It went easily through some heat, which is always like the trick for lettuce, right? So do any of you have your lettuces started yet? I'd love to know about it, and just leave it in the comments. Today's kind of a potting on day. So we're going to be doing lettuce and celeriac particularly, because they just need a little bit more room to get big enough to plant outside.
I feel like they already look better just with a little more space, a little tucked
you're
in.
correct. I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, we're getting a little crowded here.
And they almost seemed like they were getting leggy. So we're going to start working on the celeriac. Had great germination this year, and I was thinking we were going to pot these on, but I have 24 celeriac here, and I don't think I need to separate all these, or I'm going to end up with like 50 celeriac. So we are just kind of going through and doing a selective cut. And the one thing I wanted to say about when you're doing like a thinning out like this, it is not always the tallest and biggest plant that you want to keep. Particularly like with tomatoes, I almost like to keep the shortest and let it build up a stronger stem and grow, grow slower. And I think the same thing for me is with celeriac. I don't want the ones that are not strong. And if they are starting to flop over, then I'm happy to regift them to the compost. So as you're thinning anything, even like with carrots, I think, go for the stems that are stronger, even though they might not be taller. So we're gonna work through this whole celeriac, and then I'm gonna show you some of our sweet potatoes.
Okay, how those look?
Great. So here's the status of the sweet potato slips. Out of these 5 potatoes, there's 1 potato that is taking off with slips. And from what I can see, if that's the only one that does, we will get more than enough slips for what I want to do in sweet potato production this year. So we're just going to keep this watered. It's going to be under a lower light right now. I want to take these out or snap them off maybe about a month before I want to plant them, so we can make sure the roots really develop and we can plant them straight outside. And these will probably not be planted in my climate until end of May, maybe even early June. So thanks for watching. If you have not subscribed to our channel, but would like to follow along with what we're doing this year, please do. And this is Audrey from Real Food Comes Dirty. Have a great day. See you next time. Bye.